Muli magandang araw. Ito po ang Iparas kay Paras. Ako po si Eli Saludar. Kasama natin si Sek Jing Paras. Sek Jing, magandang araw po sa inyo.
Magandang araw, paring Eli. At nagagalak ako na we are together in this program, Iparas kay Paras. At of course, magandang araw naman sa ating mga kababayan all over the world. Mga naghihikaos na mga Pilipino dahil sobrang-sobra na ang kahirapan ng ating bayan. Lalo na sa inflation, yung peso to dollar exchange, apektado lahat, yung transportation, apektado sa energy supply natin, at yung underemployment. Marami ngayong nagre-retrench sa kanilang mga at yung mga natanggal ay naghanap ng trabaho, kulang-kulang yung nakukuha nilang trabaho na sapat na magsagot ng kanilang day-to-day expenses. So, hirap na hirap. Tapos, nagkakaroon pa ng kaguluhan dahil itong bangag na Pangulo, dahil sa takot siyang magkaroon ng revelasyon sa mga pangyayari sa nakawan, ay takot na siya na matuturo siya. At ginamit niya ang Senado para pagtakpan ang mga investigasyon na gaganapin ng Blue Ribbon Committee. Kaya nanghimasok at ginamit ang mga ahensya ng gobyerno sa pananakot ng mga senador, ng kaso. Tapos, pagka natakot na ang usapan, wag nang kasuhan. So, lutong makoy. Lutong makoy talaga ang tama na pangalan dyan. Niluluto para makuha nila yung loyalty at saka yung pagsali dito sa kanilang grupo para makuha nila yung tinatawag na majority votes to conduct business. So, okay. Paring Eli.
So, nangyari na
yun,
sa special session at nakuha na nga po yung 13 or 13 votes ng grupo o bloke ni Senator Wing Gatchalian. So, dito, Sek Jing, lumilitaw na talagang 13 ang kailangan, hindi yung 12.
Hindi. At ngayon, sala sa init, sala sa lamig. Kasi noong 12 lang sila, pinipilit na mayroon na silang mayoriya at ginagamit yung isang kaso na obsolete na. Because iba ang issue noong panahon na yon. In fact, parang nagiging obiter dictum lang nga yung ruling. Because ang issue doon is whether or not pwede bang manghimasok ang Korte Suprema sa isang kaso which is political in nature. So ang ruling noon, hindi talaga pulido yung ruling ng Korte Suprema. Parang pahapyaw lang yung issue doon sa 12. At saka isa pang hindi na-discuss doon. Because pag umpisa nung session na yon, paring Eli, they had quorum. They had more than 12 people. So, continuing yung, na-establish na yung quorum bago dumating doon sa puntos na yan. So, at saka
22 talaga sila noon nag-umpisa yung
so
session.
hindi na applicable din yon in the sense that because of the 1987 Constitution, dahil sa dinagdag na poder sa ating Korte Suprema, yung tinatawag na power of judicial review, hindi na mangyayari yung political question. Kasi if you can establish yung tinatawag na grave abuse of discretion, tulad ng ginawa ng mga senador na there was grave abuse of discretion by pushing through with only 12 and make it appear that they have a quorum, that's tantamount to an issue of grave abuse which can be raised tulad ng ginawa nila ngayon ni
Senator.
Senator Cayetano.
So
Dahil
hindi
sa
pa ito,
Supreme.
Sec. Jing, masasabing moot and academic dahil sa may 13 na. Pero sa bagay, bago pa isinumite no, ng bloke ni Senator Cayetano, yung kanilang petition sa Supreme Court. So, pero mas maganda ito magiging basihan sa hinaharap po ito sa
Yes,
future.
kasi mayroon tayong tinatawag na mayroon tayong tinatawag na na for future reference.
Mhm.
Kasi there are 4 instances where the Supreme Court would still continue even if a case is already, even if the situation is mooted, for purposes of one of which is a very important matter, for purposes of future reference, such that it will guide the courts and its lower courts, or it will guide also agencies of government that there is such thing as already jurisprudence established for this purpose. So, yun po ang pangalawa, the issue raised is prior to, presuming na valid na yung kanilang pwesto ngayon.
Yung ngayon, 13.
13 na sila, pero prior to that, nung 12 sila, kailangan malaman ng taong bayan kung anong desisyon ng korte, kung may applicability ba yung ini-insist nila na Cuenco. Abilino versus Cuenco decision.
Pero Sec. Jing, ang binabanggit dito, yung naging sesyon ng June 3, pinapa-deklara na null and void ni Senator Cayetano at ng kanyang bloke. So, paano ito bagamat ngayon 13 na sa sinasabing legit na?
Ito henceforth, after they have rendered themselves as legally constituted, may quorum na silang 13, posibleng it is already assumed that they are now legally allowed to do business. But prior to that, gray area yon.
Yung June 3,
Yung
na
June
take
3
over
up
nila.
to the present, prior to the elections today, these are questionable. Tulad ng payroll. Oh. Tulad ng mga aksyon na sinara mo yung Senado. Oh. By unilateral action of the illegal Senate President pro tempore. Oh. Na kinwestiyon nila Alan that he was not properly elected because they violated the rules of the Senate, which said that all other officers, such as the Senate President, the Senate pro tempore, the Sergeant at Arms, at saka mayroon pang isang official, secretary, should be elected based on a quorum of all members present. Of all members, hindi present, of all members.
So 13, 12 plus 1.
12 plus 1. Gatchalian was only voted by 12 in violation of the Senate
11 plus 1 lang sila.
the Senate rules itself. So, mayroong mga mayroong mga effects yan which are constitutive of grave abuse of discretion. Illegal. Tapos may mga consequences yan. In violation of the revised penal code, in violation of the administrative code, in violation of their own Senate rules, which are subject of the Senate Ethics Committee to rule on these illegal actions. So, ito po lahat may kahulugan yung inano nila Cayetano. And if the present Senate President Gatchalian will be found to have violated his being the Senate President pro tempore, he can be liable. And he can be removed from the Senate presidency. Di ba? So, ito yung mga nuances dito, paring Eli.
Okay, so idudugtong natin yan. Kaya magandang pinag-usapan natin yan, Sec. Jing. Kasi dito po sa uusad na impeachment trial, ay may mga naratibo ngayon at sinasabi na hindi, ang basehan lang 22. At kung sakasakaling magbotohan at hindi na yung 24 para makakuha ng 16 votes. At binabanggit ho yan mismo ni Congressman Luistro.
Well, with due respect, wala naman tayong pakialam dyan sa sinasabi ng isang babae na low bender. This person will not even be believed by anybody because siya mismo, inamin niya na low bender siya dahil yung asawa niya who is under arrest, tinatago niya. Doon pa lang, sino bang magtitiwala pa sa sinasabi nito na she can always bend the law to favor whatever she feels na gusto niyang i-push. So, let's just ignore her. But the Constitution is very clear that the impeachment should be taken by the Senate under a separate provision of the Constitution. Hindi sa legislative provision, but rather the creation of an impeachment court. That the Senate has the sole power to try and decide cases on impeachment. So, yun po. So, nakalagay po doon that the conviction of impeached officer, impeachable officer, must be 2/3 of all its
Members
of the Senate. Oo, of the Senate. When you say members of the Senate, regardless of whether or not, except
regardless
probably
of absences,
suspension,
ongoing criminal cases or whatever.
Except death or expulsion, basta ang importante, bona fide member ka, counted. So right now, there are 24 bona fide members of the Senate. Wala namang kasong expulsion kay Bato. Wala namang kasong expelled na si Jinggoy. So, under the Constitution, they comprise the members of the Senate.
Kasi dito sa Jing, idinudugtong ulit kasi 22 lang daw ang magpa-participate dito sa impeachment trial. So, ipinapasok na naman ulit dito yung Abilino versus Cuenco.
Wala. Anong relasyon nito? Only fools rush in. Sinasabi ng kanta.
Pero ngayon may mga may mga sinasabing legal expert, deans, ito ganyan sinusundan din nila.
Mga legal paid experts. Kuno. Kasi these people, they're not really there to interpret the law, but they are there to scuttle the law, to guguluhin nila yung because that's what they're paid for, these people, obvious naman yan, so
dapat 16 votes.
Pero kung ang purpose nila is to convict the Vice President, tapos ginagamit nila yung henceforth, then they are just delaying. Kasi kung guguluhin nila yan, pupunta na naman uli sa Supreme Court yan. Yung interpretation. It will delay the Senate impeachment, the Senate trial.
Pero halimbawa, talagang naipilit nila na hindi, itong basihan 22 to 15 votes. So nagsimula na yung trial. Tapos biglang nag-file ng yung mga tumututol sa Supreme Court. Tapos ideklara na mali. So magiging null and void yung kabuuang proseso.
Of course.
Para gano'n.
Yeah.
So hindi na matutuloy.
Di ba? Katulad nga nung ginawa nila doon sa House.
19th Congress.
Sa 19th Congress, the Supreme Court says that there was no impeachment at all. Because the impeachment that they
Hmm.
they forwarded to the Senate was no impeachment at all. Ha?
So, pwede
ganito
ganyan
na lang
mangyari.
naman to.
Hmm.
Can you imagine? Sasabihin nila, convicted si Sara by 14 votes.
Hmm.
O, ano, di pupunta sa Korte Suprema yung mga abogado. Kung ma-reverse, wala na.
Tapos na.
Papayag na naman sila sa 27 ng banibagong impeachment. It's too late na hero. Baka for all you know, tapos na, presidente na si Sara, saka madesisyonan ng Korte Suprema yan. Di ba?
Okay, so at least yan, maliwanag at sana sa lalong madaling panahon maglabas na rin ang
Alam mo
Supreme
kasi,
Court.
ito si Luistro, ito si Chua, from the beginning, pampagulo lang naman yan. Unang-una, they're not practicing lawyers. Tapos, they have no business na pangunahan kasi prosecutor sila eh. Unethical for them na pangunahan nila ang mga judges.
Senator judges.
Senator judges for... Pangalawa, itong sinasabi nilang si Escudero ang presiding,
Officer.
si Win Gatchalian ang parang assisted by the presiding officer or whatever, sinasabi ni Speaker Alan Cayetano, Senator Alan Cayetano, na nung pag-convene pa lang nila, when they were 13, including Bato, they have already finalized, they have already promulgated the rules. So, for them to change the rules again, that will go through the process. It will delay the impeachment trial. Di ba?
So, kailangan baguhin ulit yan, rules sa...
Baguhin niyo ulit yan because
Kukumbin
it
ulit
has
yung
go
impeachment
through
court.
a process like publication and so on and so forth. Tapos, hindi nila mag-garantiyan na ma-approve nila kagad dahil pwedeng mag-question yung mga minority. There will be deliberation.
Kasi ngayon, June 18, yung pre-trial,
Yeah.
so, madidelay lahat.
Madidelay lahat yan. And, sabi nila, they're pushing for the proceeding kasi forthwith. Hindi na forthwith yan.
Okay.
Okay,
so abangan natin ang mga susunod na kabanata. Pero maliwanag ko at sana maglabas na ng desisyon din ng Supreme Court para mas maging gabay ito ng lahat.
Yes.
Okay, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat at huwag po kalimutan na mag-subscribe dito po sa Paras kay Paras at i-click ang notification bell. Magandang araw po sa atin lahat.
Yes.